A warm weekend is what we've seen so far, with 80s on the way today. We're going to be really increasing in temperature because we're going to see plenty of sunshine. With all that sunshine, we're going to get more of that energy to reach the surface of the earth and kind of warm us up from the ground up. For today, temperatures well above seasonal averages. We're about 15 degrees warmer than what we normally are for this time of year, with overnight lows about 10 degrees. We're in the 50s, and well, the temperatures are going to continue to increase from here, getting into the 80s later on this week, so expect a warming trend. If there's one thing last week taught me, is that the valley greens up pretty quickly, with trees being the main culprit for your allergies this week. This is going to be the case to start the work week this week, but we could see an increase in some of these other categories just because we're greening up pretty quickly here on the western slope. You might notice your allergies kind of getting worse. You might want to get some allergy medicine earlier rather than later. Southwesterly flow moved some warmer air into the region this past weekend, and this is going to be continuing with dry air on the way, as we're going to see this high pressure ridge set up, moving in drier conditions with more sunshine on the way. Temperatures increasing to the 80s from here. Check it out. We're in the 80s and upper 70s on the western slope, 83 for a warm day in Moab, and 60s along the Roaring Fork River valleys and the higher elevations in Pitkin County and Gunnison County as well. Tonight, we're going to be getting down to temperatures above freezing in the 40s and 50s, right on the cusp there in Gunnison at 32 degrees, but overall mostly above freezing everywhere else. Tomorrow, right back into the 80s again, but we're going to be even warmer in the mid-80s in Grand Junction, 82 in Delta, 70s everywhere else for above average temperatures continuing throughout the next few days. What's going to happen is we're going to see that cold front to the north of us with that little low pressure moving in. What this is going to do, this is going to help dry us up as we're going to see this cold air move in. This is going to be forcing some of that warmer, moist air out of the region for clear skies ahead as we get into tomorrow. Overall, though, not really a cloud in sight for today with all that dry air moving on in. This is going to be increasing temperatures, maybe a few clouds in the sky as we get into the afternoon, overnight hours for tomorrow morning, but overall, throughout the past few days, we've been seeing snow impact the higher elevations to the east along the Front Range and getting out towards eastern Colorado. With the dry and moderate conditions on that drought monitor, here's some of those wildfire safety tips I've been bringing up, and I will continue to bring these up throughout the next few weeks to get us ready for the fire season. Southwesterly flow of warmer air into the Four Corners region before we start setting up with this drier air for today. Drier air is increasing temperatures from all the sunshine. Check it out. Mid to lower 80s this week. Overnight lows above freezing in the 40s and 50s as well, with all that sunshine on the way. Temperatures increasing from here. Montrose slightly cooler, remaining in the 70s consistently, getting close to 80 degrees on Tuesday, but don't expect that with above average temperatures for a warm week this week. You might want to get out and about and do some outdoor activities that the western slope has to offer.